Yeah, man, we're gonna have a light-hearted one today because why not? We deserve it. You know what I mean? Yes, it's everyday grind, as we know. Yes, it's everyday work, etc., etc. But still, like, every man felt fun.
Sometimes just sit back and relax.
Cool in the man. You know what I mean? What's the definition of a burnout or burning out?
The definition of burning out is just when you actually want to put in the work, but it's like your mind, your body don't allow you to do that type of thing. Do you get me? It's like you're battling yourself because one side of you is like, yo, let me get to work, but the other side of you is like, nah, I can't even do this today type of thing. Do you get me? So, yeah, man.
Welcome back to another episode of the Energizer Podcast, a podcast that leaves you charged up
fully.
All right, I'm here with your two guests, as you know, myself, Ty,
the flash boy in West London, aka the world, Tage. You get me?
Yeah, man. So today, let's get straight into it, man. We're gonna have like a different type of episode today. You know,
a light-hearted one, man.
A light-hearted one because I don't want to come on here and sell, or neither does Tay. I can imagine the false image that like we're 24/7 on the grind, we're to tear, because we although we are in a sense like, we still enjoy ourselves, you know what I'm trying to say? We still live life. 100%. And I feel like I'm not trying to push a narrative where it's like, oh my days, you can't have fun, you can't take a day off, you can't relax, for example, because that's not me. And
that's fake. And you know us, we're never going to put out that false narrative that we're on this thing 24/7.
Yeah.
You get
it's
me?
good to be 100% transparent with ourselves and with you guys watching.
It road, you get me?
So yeah, man, we're going to have a light-hearted one today because why not? We deserve it, you know what I mean? Yes, it's everyday grind, as we know. Yes, it's everyday work, etc., etc. But still, like, every man felt fun.
Sometimes just sit back and relax. You get me?
Cool in the man, you know what I mean? So before we actually really get into it, bro, again, as we always do, how's your week been, man?
Bro, my week's been good, man. It's been good. As you said already, like, it's been a chilled one. Obviously, like, I've been putting in work and whatnot, but this week has just been a chilled one. Family time, do you get me? But yeah, man, it's been a good week overall still.
Yeah, that's good still. For me, bro, I had a good week, man. Again, not gonna lie, like, I feel like this was the first week that, because I feel like I had a bit of a burnout like 3 weeks ago, as we were speaking about in the mastermind. So I felt like when you have a burnout, and it's my first experience in actually burning out, it's almost like you get thrown off track. So like everything I've been so used to doing, my goals, getting stuff done, being productive on a day to day, I was like thrown off track. So this is the first week I've been able to like recalibrate and come back to normal. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I had a really good week, I'm not gonna lie. Productivity wise, I've been very productive, as you can see in the Trello board for our goals. I'd say I've got like 85% of my goals done this week that I set for myself, but I've also been enjoying life. That's what I want to talk to you guys about today. Like, I've actually been enjoying. I went out yesterday with work and as I spoke to you about previously. Prior, I had a good week, man. Mentally, I'm good, man. I'm having a good balance, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what it's about. I'm still trying to find that balance still, do you get me? But I feel like in this episode we can break down how you can find that balance, do you get me, and what you can do when you burn out, do you get me? Because a lot of us do. I've burned out enough times, bro, do you get me? So what do you do when you burn out type of thing? Yeah,
interesting. So like, burning out, let's go there. So like, for me and my experience having a burnout, it was almost, I think the real reason why I actually burn out, actually, what's the definition of a burnout or burning out?
I feel like the definition of burning out, I was about to drink my water, but let me finish small critique as well. I feel like the definition of burning out is just when you're tired. So like, you actually want to put in the work, but it's like your mind, your body don't allow you to do that type of thing. Do you get me? I know I've gone through it bare times, and it's dry, and it's like you're battling yourself because one side of you is like, yo, let me get to work, but the other side of you is like, nah, I can't even do this today type of thing. Do you get me? So yeah, man, that's my definition still.
For me, again, I'm a deep guy, so I'm gonna take it there. I actually feel like the word burnout is just like a cover word or synonym for having a bit of a mental breakdown, bro. Even on a lighter, even it doesn't, because bro, a mental breakdown doesn't have to be like your world's ending. It can just be simply that you're falling out of your routine and you're getting very frustrated. It's almost like you're being busy but you're not being productive type of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, we'll touch on that as well.
Yeah, so that's what I feel like a burnout is, because I know for myself here, I'm not saying like I had a proper mental breakdown, I'm like having some next panic attack or something, but I was quite stressed at the time, and I was very much like, oh my days, like I'm frustrated because I'm trying to get these goals done. I don't know how to get these goals done. It's just too much. What do I do? The walls are closing in now. Do you know what I mean? Pressure.
Bro, that's something that I felt so much, bro. You know, like when you feel like there's pressure on you coming from all different sides, bro. Do you get me? Like, you've got so many things to do, it's like you don't even know how to get started type of thing.
Yeah, man. And I feel like,
sorry to interrupt you, bro, but you said something. What did you say? Being busy but not being productive. Do you get me? Like, I feel like I went through that for a long time. Like, I'm so busy, I'm doing things left, right, centre, doing this with Trendsetter, Energizer, all different things, but it's like I'm not really being productive. I'm not seeing the fruits of what I'm doing type of thing. Do you get me?
It's almost like sorry to interrupt, my bro. It's like you're not going forward, you're going sideways.
Yes, you're sidestepping. You're sidestepping.
Do
you get me?
Yeah.
And it's mad, and that's the most frustrating thing, because like you'll finish your day, you'll sit down and think, raw, I've done a lot today, but how have I gotten better? Like, do you get me? How have I pushed this thing forward, bro? Do you get me? So I feel like what you need to do, you need to distinguish, like, are you being busy or are you being productive type of thing? Do you get me? Being productive isn't working 24 hours a day, bro, because as you said, you will burn out. Facts, do you get me? You can't be working that, no. So yeah, man,
100%. And even adding on to what you said as well about like the whole burnout stuff, it wasn't really apparent to me that I was reaching a stage or level of burnout until other people mention it to me. So like my peers, for example, you, or like shout out Hazaifa, big up Hazaifa, you're definitely coming on soon, my bro, if you're watching. He was like, bro, like what's going on? Like you're not really you, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like the normal Ty Valley, that's not you. You're normally productive, you're normally 100. Bubbly. I remember coming onto the call with you guys and I'm just, my energy's not there, do you know what I mean? Because my mind's in like 12 different places right now.
I'm telling you, it's me every day, bro. It's me every day. I had a conversation with Zayfa as well. Shout out Zayfa, literally like 2 days ago about the same thing. Like, I said to him, like, I don't feel like his energy is where it should be right now. Same with me. Do you get me? It's like, I feel like Cole's not included. All of us are doing so much within a week. It's like, all right, cool, but we're not putting our mental state in that as a priority type of thing. You get me? So you need to start doing that.
And that's it, man. Like as I've said it before in a prior episode, but you need to understand like your not even your mindset, like your mental health, like your mental and your mental health is like the nucleus of all work that you do. You cannot be productive if you're just very stressed and like there's stuff going on in your mind. It's, you know what I'm trying to say? You need to have like I don't want to say peaceful, but like a clear set picture of where you are right now, where you want to go and how you're going to get there. Do you know what I mean? Like, but mentally, I'm not talking about the physical manifestations of like, okay, cool, I need to get this job done or this goal done. I'm talking like mentally, you need to sit down and be like, cool, am I really at peace right now? Am I stressed about something right now? Am I at war with myself right now? Is there something that's on my mind that I'm trying to push away, but I'm not able to stop thinking of this certain thing? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because until you overcome that mental challenge or mental obstacle, how are you going to move?
Do you know what I feel like the worst thing is? It's like having an unsettled mind. Do you get me? Having an unsettled mind, you can't do anything, bro. Like the smallest tasks feel like massive obstacles for you, bro. Do you get me? So someone asked me the other day, like, if you had an enemy out there, I don't have no enemies, but if you had an enemy, like, what would you do to them? I said, like, if I had the power to, I'd give them an unsettled mind type of thing. Do you get me? Because when you have an unsettled mind, you can't do anything, bro. Do you get me? I've gone through it before as well. Like my mind's just jumping all over the place. It's like I can't even do the daily things. Do you get me? I'm finding it hard to get up and go to the gym type of thing. Do you get me? So yeah, man, an unsettled mind. So make sure you lot, especially men out there, obviously females as well, but I know that men don't really speak about these topics a lot. Do you get me? So make sure you're using, like, taking your mental health very seriously, bro. Do you get me? Because it affects how you move on a day-to-day basis.
Definitely. And I know, guys, we said we're gonna start off talking on a light-hearted
one. On a light-hearted one,
coming a bit heavy now, but you know what we're like. You know what bad. You know what I mean?
And listen, let's switch it over, man. Let's switch it over. So we was just speaking a second ago before we started recording about our favourite films, innit? So what would you say your favourite film is growing up?
Ooh. I said it before off camera. I'm gonna say it again because you said it. You Got Served.
Blood, I'm telling you, that's my movie.
Comment right now if you're watching it. If you've seen the movie, You Got Served. You know, man's all popping, locking, and popping.
Hey, listen, shout out Rakai, my little cousin Rakai. You see, whenever that movie come on, we're in front of the screen, we're popping. We're doing. Bro, I'm telling you, that was our thing. You get me? You Got Served. Stump the Yard. There was another movie I used to watch as well.
My favorite.
Honey. Have you watched Honey?
I don't think I've watched it, you know.
Nah, it's the next dance movie. Listen, little background story about Tay. You see when I was younger, I thought I was a street dancer. I used to go street dancing class in that. Do you get me? Like, I took it proper serious. So like, I'm watching these movies and I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, this is gonna be me. Like one day I'm gonna go to a dance, but I'm gonna smoke these guys. That was my thing when I was younger. Do you get me? But Honey, Step Up, all them movies there, like that was my thing still.
I got a question on that, off the back of that, sorry. Would you find it fun for you to just have like a whole day just watching your favourite movies? Would you find that fun?
Like a whole day just sitting.
A whole day. Imagine a whole day you've booked out the cinema, for example, and you're just watching all your old school classic movies, your favourites.
I wouldn't say the whole day because that's a bit mad to be sitting down. Do you get me? But I'll definitely do that though. Like pick 2 or 3 movies with a couple of my brethren. Do you get me? Family and that. And watch them 100%.
But deep it, when you really think about it, 2 or 3 movies is kind of all day. You know what I mean? Every movie's 2 hours now. Do you know what I mean? That's 6 hours.
Yeah, but when you said the whole day, I thought you meant like
an 8 to not the whole day. But you know what I mean?
I'll do something like that still.
I would find that fun. So what do you do for fun?
Mad question.
Mad question.
I don't even know. I don't know. We said this on like a few episodes back. Like I don't know what I actually do for fun. As I said like a minute ago, that's something that I need to definitely work on. Do you get me? Like finding something that I can do to chill out. Do you get me? More time, if I'm not doing anything, I'll just be on my phone. I'll be on Instagram and whatnot. But I don't actually, you know what? Basketball.
I was gonna say that.
Basketball. So a little background story again.
Yeah.
I used to play basketball hella. Like basketball used to be my thing. Football's never been my thing. I can't kick a ball straight.
Yeah.
I've got 2 left feet. Do you get me? Never be my thing. But basketball, like I used to go crazy for that. After high school now, or college even, I kind of stopped. But the other day, I must have been in Central. I think I can't remember where I was, but I saw a court there now. Yeah. And I'm there, I'm just eating my food in the park, and I'm thinking, yo, I see enough youths on the court. Should I really show them how to play basketball type of thing? I had
show them up.
Yeah, like I had jeans on. I said, all right, cool. Let me finish my food and go on the court. So must have went on the court now. Deep, I'm wearing jeans, like proper jeans. Donny's in his full LeBron James basketball kit. I'm thinking, all right, cool. I played him, smoked him quickly. But then after playing that, I was like, yo, I need to get started in it. Do you get me? Because like when I'm playing basketball, I'm not thinking about nothing else other than ball type of thing. Do you get me?
You're just in the moment.
Yeah,
present.
I need to get started.
Fully present.
Yeah.
Strong. That's what I was gonna say, because like as you were saying, you don't know what you do for fun. I know like you're into your basketball. Do you know what I'm saying? I used to be into basketball as well when I was at college. But I feel like where my schedule's a bit more busy now, I don't really make time or prioritize, should I say, like that's just chilling, going to the park with a ball and hooping. You know what I mean? Like spilling drink.
That's what it is. When I was younger, I had more time on my hands, so I could go to the court every now and then. Do you get me? But now, like, I'm doing so much, I don't really have as much time. But I need to start, especially because it's getting hot outside now. Do you get me? I need to start prioritizing that time.
Definitely. And I even feel like as well, building on that, it's like one thing I've noticed in getting older is that as you have more priorities and like a busier schedule during your day to day, you almost tend to put off what you do for fun to the back end. So like you find it fun playing basketball, so do I. Do you know what I mean? I'm not really like an avid hoop basketball life, ball is life, right to tear, but like I've just ended up pushing that to the side. But that's what I do for fun. Why is it that as we get older, just because our schedule's getting more busy, we put what we want to do to the back end now? Now I ain't got time to do what I actually enjoy. I have to do these things. I feel like it's that
chase of money though, innit? Like, you get to a certain age, you're like, cool, I got to start making bread now. Do you get me? So I can't be out here on the court 8 hours a day now. Do you get me? Because I need to go out there and work 8 hours a day type of thing. Do you get me? Or run a business or whatever. Do you get me? So that's why I feel like your fun or things that you want to do gets kind of pushed to the back burner because you need to start making money out here. Do you get me? Like, as you get older, you have responsibilities, bills, whatnot. You got to look after mommy or whatnot. Do you get me? But I feel like what everyone should do is just get rich and then relive their childhood. Do you get me? Ooh. Get rich and then relive that.
Talk on that.
Do you get me? Like, I think I saw Central C post this, and when I saw it, I was like, like that's what I need to do. Like, get rich and then just relive my childhood. Sit down and watch their movies 8 hours a day. Do you get me? Sit down and play my Nintendo DS. Did you have a DS when you was younger? Like, that was my thing. PSP, I can't even remember the last time I touched the PlayStation controller. When I used to finish school, I used to run home to play that. Do you get me? So that's what I'm saying. You need to get rich and just relive that childhood.
I can't lie. Just on the gaming point. Me, basketball's, that's you. The gaming's
your thing.
That's me.
Remember first episode? When I told him when I smoked you at that UFC
you was capping as well.
Smoked him.
But serious though, the audience watching, UFC 4, if you want smoke, just hit me up. But anyways, back to the ep now. Cool. So as I was saying, gaming's my thing. That's what I like to do for fun. And it's like the question that's showing itself to be more apparent to me in listening to what you're saying is like, I kind of disagree with the fact that yes, we're older, we have more responsibilities. Yes, we need to go and make a living and build our career and be successful and whatnot. But you still, I don't think that it's right for you to put off what you do for fun, because I feel like that's all congruent to you having a balanced lifestyle. And balance is key. Do you know what I mean?
I agree with you. I don't even disagree with you. Still, like, you should never put the things that you want to do to the side. You get me? Because then you're gonna burn out. Do you get me? But I feel like sometimes your hands kind of forced. Do you get me? Like when them bills are due, all right, cool, I'm gonna play on the court, but this basketball ain't paying me. Do you get me? So it's like you gotta find a balance, like you said. Like, make sure you're doing your thing, but having fun as well. Do you get me? Finding that balance. But then do you ever feel like that cycle can become unhealthy? Because the fact that I even asked you the question, what do you do for fun, and your first answer was, I don't even know. It's a problem. That's
that not a problem itself? Do you know what I mean? That's tact, bro.
It is. It's a big problem. Do you get me? And that makes me come to this question, what do you think everyone would be doing if money didn't exist? Like, let's say money didn't exist at all, like what would people be doing on a day-to-day basis? Do you get me?
Damn.
Everyone be living their life how they want to live their life, bro. Like, when you go outside, 90% of people you see walking and whatnot, they're commuting to work or they're going to make money type of thing. Do you get me? That's what everyone does on a day-to-day. So if money was completely eradicated, what's everyone doing? Do you get me? I feel like everyone start living their life how they want to.
Flip that back on yourself. If money didn't exist or hold as much value in this world, what would you do?
Yeah.
What would your day to day look like if money wasn't there? Money wasn't the first thing on your mind when you wake up and last thing when you're going for sleep.
Being real, yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it's not, money is not on my mind as soon as I wake up and when I go to sleep.
Yeah.
Do you get me? It plays a big part. But what I'll probably be doing is just doing what I want to do, bro. Probably basketball, bro.
Yeah.
Basketball more. And obviously you gotta pay to travel, but I'll be traveling just anywhere. If you didn't have to pay to travel around the world, I'd just be traveling bare different countries. You get me?
Yeah.
That's something that I want to do. Like just travel to bare different countries, see different people. You get me? Try different foods.
Yeah.
That's what probably I'll be doing still. I can't lie.
For me, I know it's gonna sound mad weird, but I'll probably just chill with my family. And what I mean by that is like, when you really deeper, like as we're breaking down this whole topic of like money, the importance of money, etc. Yeah, because like the things that you do are dictated by you. I'm not gonna say attracting the bag and working to get that bag, whatever that might look like to you. So you don't have time on your hands because, as we know, time is money. So like in the 8 hours you might have in your day, you're like, okay, cool, I have to put 6.5 towards my goals or to get into the next step, and I can only give myself an hour and a half to chill. If money didn't exist to me, I'll probably just chill with my family because like, yes, time is money, but if money didn't exist or hold as much weight in this climate of the world, I would use that time to make memories of my family. Like I'll spend a whole day with my granddad. I can't lie. Big up my granddad.
Yeah, big up Nanny as well, man. I've been spending a lot of time with my nan as well. It's a thing where like, sorry to interrupt you, it's a thing where like your grandparents aren't gonna be here forever type of thing. Do you get me? So spend time with them. Like I deep to the other day, my gran knows a lot that I don't even know. Do you get me? Like sometimes you see your gran as like, my gran, she's a bit older, whatnot. But what you gotta remember, they've gone through a whole lifetime, bro. They've got mad experience. Do you get me? Have you ever sat down with your granddad and just asked him questions? Yeah. Like it's mad. Like when you speak to them and you realise what they've gone through when they was our age. You get me? Like it's mad. Like the climate of the world from when they was like starting their career, when, like you said, when they was in our shoes now. Do you know what I mean? At 50, 60 years back now. And sometimes you feel like you're smarter than them, like you feel like you can get away with things, but you don't remember that they was your age one time as well, you know. They was doing the same things that you done. Do you get me? So like it's mad. Like I remember one time when I was younger, like high school times, like year 10, I must be at my nan's house, and every time my phone would ring, I'd go upstairs, innit? My nan didn't say anything to me, and then one time she was like, my phone rang, I went upstairs, she was like, what, you gonna go speak to your girl? I was like, how do you know I was speaking to my girl? What are you talking about? She's like, I used to do the same thing with your granddad. Do you get me? I was like, oh, rah. Do you get me? But it's like, sometimes you feel like you're ahead of these older people because you're thinking, they don't know what I'm living now. Do you get me? But they went through that when they was younger type of thing. I just got a lot of love for I'm a family man, do you know what I mean? It's be so real, man. Like, even for me, like, as you're saying that example about like your grandma catching you out and stuff like that, if money didn't exist to me, I'll definitely go and chill with like my great uncle who's in St. Kitts right now. Like he's quite old, not very mobile and that, do you know what I mean? So like the fact that I'll be able to just spend unlimited amount of time just making memories with him, that's priceless, because like you said, they're not here forever, do you know what I mean? And I feel like as young people, we're going through our day to day, like as you know by the topic of what we speak about, it's all about like the success, chase, mindset, not the chase, the attract and work to attract. Let's do that now. All right. However, though, like family plays a big part. Do you know what I mean? And like, 100%. I wish that to a certain extent, I wish that money didn't even exist, bro. I'll be so real, because then you wouldn't have the need to spend certain amount of hours per day doing things that you genuinely don't want to do. You would probably find more value in having a whole day to play basketball, but you can't, even though that's what you want to do, you can't, because like you said, that don't pay the bills, that don't bring money, that don't bring food to the table. Do you know what I mean? I disagree. Go on. Why? Money makes the world go round, bro. If money didn't exist, no one's doing anything. The lights aren't on, there's no people controlling the lights because no one's getting paid to do that. No one's flying no planes because no one's getting paid to do that. Do you get me? So what you're used to now wouldn't exist if no one's making no money. Do you get me? Like money plays a part, but I feel like you just need to make a lot of money. Do you get me? Of course. Don't think that money needs to go, because money is like an important part of life. It's undeniable, but your goal is to make enough money where you don't need to do all these things. You don't need to go out there and do things you don't want to do. You can live the life you want and do the things you want because you have the money to do that. Do you get me? So that's why I feel like in these early years that we're living now, like going into our 20s, like early 20s, late 20s, whatever, it's like this is the time for you guys to get it. Do you get me? Like for you guys to get a lot of sacrifice. People. Yeah, a lot of people feel like your 20s, you just come out of your teens now, you got a bit of freedom, go out, get lit all the time. Cool, I hear it. But same time, build that foundation. So when you're 30 now, you can go out there and do the mad thing, travel, spend 6 months out the country. Do you get me? Like, I feel like this is the period now, probably one of the most pivotal points in your life that's going to dictate where you go. Definitely. Do you get me? Not to bring it on a serious level again, do you get me? But I feel like
that's just us, innit? Like, even if we're talking about light-hearted,
I'm always gonna bring it back
I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry at the same time. That's just who we are, do you know what I mean?
Do you get me? But like, I feel like, your 20s is like the foundation, man. It's the foundation still.
Nah, that's strong. I can't lie.
Let me ask you a question. Would you rather have the latest 20s of your life, like of anyone's lived, like the latest 20s, parties, holidays, whatever.
Yeah, I'd have the other one you're gonna say.
Yeah, and then you turn 30 now and it's like, raw, I'm popped out. I don't even have money, I can't even do things. You get me? I want to buy a yard, but I got dead credit. You get me? Or would you rather sacrifice this little 10 years? Yeah, I'm not saying trap yourself in your yard, innit? But sacrifice this 10 years, put in the necessary work. And then when you turn 30 now, you can do that to your boss. I just keep it moving. Do you get me?
Yeah, nah, I'd rather that. Obviously, big up my boss. You know what I mean?
Obviously, like I'm not working at the moment. I don't have a boss. That's what I want to speak about.
Trying to get me fired.
That's what I want to speak about. You guys, I know watch my voice. My voice is going slightly as well, but that's what I want to speak about. Like, what's your idea of having a boss? I was watching an interview of Dame Dash and he said something here, like it might be a bit controversial, I don't know. Yeah. But he said having a boss is basically calling another man your daddy. Do you get me? That's what he said. Having a boss is basically calling another man your daddy. Ooh. Yeah, what do you think about that? I'll tell you my opinion after.
Yeah, I feel like, let me be careful how I speak on this one. Yeah, I feel like to a certain extent, just being real is true. And not like, obviously, I have a boss, but now I become my boss. Yo, that, do you know what I mean? I don't do that, However, it's like, the underlying point I feel like Dame Dash was trying to make there from what you said is like, when you have a boss, you have to reach out to other people for permission and validation to do certain things. I have to ask my boss to do certain things. I can't just conduct myself how I want. Is it alright if I do A, B, and C or send this email to, do you know what I mean? It's to the daddy aspect, even though I'm not gonna call it that comes in because it's like you have to seek permission and approval from someone higher up than you, do you know what I mean?
I hear it.
That's what I think. What do you think?
Cool. I feel like at some point everyone needs to have a boss at some stage.
I think you should.
At some stage. Do you get me? Because I feel like what it teaches you how to, like, I was about to say take orders. That's the wrong way of putting it. It teaches you how to, like, be managed. Do you get me? I feel like in life you need to take criticism from other people, but this is where the but comes in. I feel like it's important for you to be your own boss. Do you get me? Like, I feel like you need to be dictating your own life. Like, for me, I know if I had someone there ahead of me all the time 24/7 telling me what I can and what I can't do, I wouldn't be able to do it, bro. Do you get me? I wouldn't be able to do it. Like, I feel like my independence and just being creative and doing what I want to do, that's important to me, bro. Do you get me? And I feel like even bringing it somewhere else now, like legacy terms, like not to knock your 9 to 5. I said it to you in the car, like what you're doing is banging, but when you have kids, can you give that to your kids? If you wanted to say, like, if you had a son right now and you wanted your son to come and work in this place, could you give your son the opportunity to work in the place? Did you get me?
No, however, like we spoke on when Elijah came on, shout out Elijah, it's fuel money, bro.
Fuel money, 100%. That's why I said, like, you definitely need to work or do whatever you need to do to get money. It's fuel money so you can invest that into your other projects. But I'm just thinking long term wise, like when you have a family and whatnot, what can you give to them? Yeah,
what tangible things can you pass down to the next generation?
But whereas if you have a business now, let's say you go tomorrow, your son has something that he can live on now, and now it's his responsibility to take care of that type of thing. Do you get me? So I feel like work, but also use your fuel money to start your project, something that you're passionate about, that your family can continue type of thing. Do you get me?
I feel like two things. So previously, what did you say? I almost forgot. You were speaking about, I'm gonna lose a point. What did you say?
I speak a lot, bro. Like, I just chat.
Mine. Now you said something. I was gonna be like, yeah, bro, definitely about having a boss and that. About what can you learn from a boss? Sorry, I got it back now. You're cool. You was like, what things can you learn from a boss? And I personally think that something that you can learn or be taught by your boss is being able to be teachable. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that plays a big part, and we've said it before. So
that's
for example, me having a boss now, it's forcing me to almost put my trust into someone else to kind of guide me to a certain extent. Does that make sense?
Is that good though?
Yes and no, because my boss knows more than me. In my role, in my career, he knows more than me. He knows the shortcuts. So why would I not want to be taught by him? Because he's already 10 steps ahead.
He's gone through the trials and tribulations.
Not to say that like everything I do is dictated by him, but yes, it's my boss, so he definitely does have a big influence, because the fact that I'm in a position where I'm under him, I am under him, allows me to soak up all the knowledge that he already knows to get me to his position faster. So where it took him 6.5 years to get to the management level, it's going to take me 3.5 because I've got a good boss now.
I'm just playing devil's I'm not saying that anything you're saying. I actually agree with you still.
Yeah.
But just playing devil's advocate, or God's advocate, as I say.
Yeah.
Do you think your boss is teaching you everything that he knows?
That's a good question.
Because he's not, when you think about it, he's not, because if he taught you everything that he knew, he'll put his position at stake, bro. Do you get me? Like, he's teaching you what you need to know, do you get me? But he's not teaching you everything that he knows, because then he knows that his position's at stake. Like, you can come and take that type of thing, do you get me? Whereas now, if you're the boss now, you're the one who knows how this thing runs, you get me? You're the one who decides, all right, cool, I'm going to teach this guy this thing so he can help me in this way, do you get me? But I feel like your boss being at the top,
that's a strong point.
He's not teaching you everything that he knows, bro, because he would kind of be silly for him to do that type of thing in terms of business, because it's like, all right, cool, now this guy's on my level, like my position's at stake type of thing, do you get me?
Yeah.
But just to contradict myself though, I feel like as a boss, you're supposed to teach your people everything that you know plus more. Do you get me? Because when you do go now, there's someone that can keep this thing running type of thing. I think I said this in a few episodes back, like a boss should never be a boss by himself. A boss needs to put his people in positions of power so that when he's not there or he's not around, the thing can still move. Do you get me?
Yeah, strong. I can't lie, bro. Like, that was a very strong point you made, and it even made me sit back and think like, rah, like, what is my actual opinion on that? I feel like I'm in two minds. I feel like from one end, I feel like your boss would or should I say teach you everything that he knows, because by him building a good, I almost see myself like an apprentice. I said this before, I see myself like an apprentice of life, By me being quote unquote an apprentice to him in the sense where I'm below him, him helping me to evolve and be the best version of myself, to be well equipped and skilled in my industry is only going to be better for him and in his best interest, because that's probably one of his goals. Like, he's just say in a scenario, this is not a direct representation of my work life, but say in a scenario where you got a manager and you got an employee, that manager building that employee to be the best version of himself, get promoted as quick as possible, is probably going to help that actual manager progress further, because it can show that he is able to be a good manager. He is able to build up someone from scratch and get them to X level now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But again, sorry to butt in there, on the flip side again, maybe as a boss it might not be in your best interest, again depending on your industry, and again this is not a representation of my industry or what I do on a day-to-day. It might not be in your best interest to build up your employee to your level, or like you said, teach the employee everything you know, because like you said, I agree with your point, it could put your own position in jeopardy, because now I've taught you, Tay, in this example, I'm the manager, you're the employee, I've taught you how to be even better than me. Now, for example, my manager, I'm the manager, but my manager seeing, like, why is Tyler in a management role when clearly Tay is well equipped for this role, better so than I am? Now I'm gone because I've taught you how to be better than me.
But just thinking about it now, I feel like that's that type of boss who's not willing to teach his people as much as he knows. He's coming from like an ignorant scarcity mindset. Do you get me? He's not thinking abundantly, because really and truly, I believe there's enough room for everyone to do their thing. Do
I like this episode.
100%. No matter what industry you're in, like, I feel like there's enough room for everyone. Like, obviously, I've got a clothing brand, Trendsetter London. Look how many brands there are in the world, bro. Think about this. Going to Tesco right now, you walk down the bread aisle, how many different brands of bread are you gonna see?
Probably about 12.
They're all bread. Do you get me? They're just branded differently. Do you get me? So I feel like there's space for everyone in this thing. So anyone that's not willing to teach their people everything that they know is coming from a scarcity mindset type of
definitely thing. And I also like to believe that everyone can win. Do you know what I mean? Like, as you guys know who's watching us now, like, we're not the first podcast. We have to cut this. Alright,
keep that in, bro.
Fuck it, keep that
in. They don't need to know what you're looking at.
Anyways, my bad, guys, my guy. But anyways, they're coming from a scarcity mindset at the end of the day, because I come from a perspective where it's like everybody can win. There's room for everyone. We're not the first podcast group, we're not gonna be the last. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Doesn't mean to say that we can't win. Everybody can win. There's enough space in this world for everybody to eat. Everyone can eat. Manager, 100%. Junior employee, this podcast, this clothing brand, everybody can win.
And I feel like as long as you're unique, there's not really any competition.
Yeah.
Do you get, look at this guy still laughing. I feel like as long as you're unique, there's no competition. Do you get me?
Definitely.
I feel like uniqueness and competitiveness are on two different scales. If you're unique, you have no real competition there. Do you get me? But if you're not unique, you've got a bunch of other people that you got to compete with now. Do you get me? So anyone, alright, cool. Let me give you like a real life example now. We know a lot of girls, they're getting into eyelashes, or they're doing hair, or they're doing nails. I can name about 20 different girls that do the same thing. Do you get me? But I was speaking to one of my friends about it, and she brought it to me. She was like, alright, cool. I know about 5 girls that's doing the same thing that I want to do. How can I be different? Do you get me?
How can I be unique?
Yeah, do you get me? And that's what's gonna set
What's my
apart.
USP?
What's your USP? For anyone that don't know, USP is your unique selling point. Do you get me? That's exactly what I said to her. And what I said to her, let me know if you think this is a good idea, but obviously she does nails and she wants to do hair and whatnot. So I said to her, imagine if you do someone's nails, but you can give them a package where you can do their hair too. I've never seen no one do that type of thing. Do you get me? And that's just one example, but I feel like anything you're trying to do, if your industry's crowded, think about something that no one's done before. Do you get me? So when people think about your industry, they think about you. Do you get me?
Yeah, I agree. Definitely agree.
Yeah.
I don't really have much to add on to that, because I agree with what you're saying,
100%.
and I'm gonna flip it back, because again, light-hearted. You know what I mean, bro? We've got to
I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop.
bro.
I need to stop. I need to stop. But anyway, what do you do for fun? I don't think you actually said what you do for fun.
What do I do for fun? That's a very good question.
I'm too serious.
I'm serious. Cool, man.
Yeah, go on.
What do I do for fun? To be honest, bro, like you, and I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite because I was not drawing you out, but I mentioned that you didn't know that have a direct answer to the question. Neither do I, to a certain extent. I feel like when it comes to fun now, I don't really know. Like, I don't really have a set thing. Like, for fun I go and do A, or for fun I go and do B.
What about hobbies? Do you have any hobbies?
Hobbies. I like I said, I like to play games. I say that. I like to play games, so like that's probably a hobby of mine. After I've had like a long day, or like again I'm smashing all these goals, I'll be like, you know what, like I'll probably go home today, I'm just chilling on a lazy one because I went out yesterday, probably just bang some games, bro. That's a hobby of mine. Do you know what I mean? Why not? Gym is a hobby, but at the same time, like I wouldn't necessarily say that counts as fun. That counts as fitness, which is separate. But I don't know, like what's your take on parties? Let's do that.
I don't mind a young party every now and then. But I said it in a few episodes back, it's balance. Again, like just balancing what you need to do. I'm serious again. But anyway, like it's balancing it, like figuring out how often should you go parties and how often should you be on your shit type of thing. Do you get me? But to cut a long story short, I don't mind parties. I go to parties every now and then.
I don't really know if I'm a party guy anymore, man. No, I'll be so real. Like I went to this party the other day. Where was it, in Coventry, like a club, and I was there and I was just standing around looking. I was like, right, like, this ain't even a bit of me.
This ain't even a bit of me.
This ain't even a bit of me. You know, I was like, I'm sitting here, or standing, should I say, And I was looking around. I was like, rah, like, is this even like my type of scene anymore? I feel like past time, maybe like a year or two ago, partying. Like even I have an older sister. She calls me boring all the time because I don't go parties. She's like the party one. Do you know what I mean? She calls me boring, but I'm like, bro, like I'm not really on a party thing. I don't think anymore. I'm on more of like a small intimate type of vibe, rather than me being in an event or a place where there's like 200-300 plus people that I don't know. I got some big black brother sweating on me, do you know what I mean? It's long now, do you know what I mean? I'd rather have like a small, or even like a daytime event, or an alternative like an apartment or a house party where it's like 10 to 25 people that I know, keyword, that I know, my people, do you know what I mean? I can really build memories because I know these people, do you know what I mean? And then vibing, rat-a-tat.
Yeah, I like that. That shows growth still.
Yeah.
I like that. Obviously, I don't mind a party every now and then. I can't even remember the last party that I went to, but when I do go to them, I don't really mind them, to be honest. But I hear what you're saying, like just having more of an intimate vibe. I feel like this summer as well, I'm gonna be doing that, like, you know, like them barbecue motives. Yeah. Do you get me? Like all of that. That's what I like. Type of thing as well. So yeah, man. I'm on two things, which is experiencing new things and creating memories. So I feel like there's no point me reliving the same type of things I've already done. I've already been to the same type of motive, the same type of party. Go to the same party, listen to the same music.
With the same type of people. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's just tired. It's tired, do you know what I mean? And again, we're not knocking anyone who goes party. If that's your bag, that's your bag, do you know what I mean? But for me, and I can only speak for myself, I feel like I'm at the point where I'd like to seek different types of experiences now compared to your bog standard. I want to go out. What's the first place? Yeah, let's just go club. Do you know what I mean? Or I want to go out. What's the first thing to do? Oh, yeah, this person's having a motive.
You see this, the first ever club I went to, that was with you, do you remember?
So
that time when I forgot my ID. That was the first club I went to, bro.
Right,
But that's how you know it was mad, because I didn't even know I had to bring my ID.
That was your first time?
That was the first time I went, bro.
That's mad. Side note, going off on a small tangent, So for those of you who don't know, me and Tay have known each other not that long, definitely less than a year. It's probably been about, I say 8-9 months now, The first time we went out together after we first met to discuss, we went to the Young Nando's and that, and then when we first met at Joe's motive, we went to this party. That's your first time, and that's our first time proper having like a night out, Go and network with people is what I'm really trying to say, because look, now we have a whole podcast. You're here watching us right now, We've not, this is not like this is my school friend. This is not like, me and Tay go way back. Nah, man, Duke is a stranger. He's a stranger, do you know what I mean?
I don't even know this guy. This guy.
You don't know me, do you know what I mean? But that's my bro now, do you know what I'm trying to say? Because of the fact that we was both almost outspoken enough to build a new network and step out of our comfort zone, do you know what I mean? And do new things. On the head,
like stepping out of your comfort zone. I feel like for a long time, me personally, like I had like a core friendship group for time, do you get me? And I didn't step outside of that friendship group, do you get me? And it's like, you need to. And as well, like, don't think that because you've been friends with these people for years and years and years, they're going to be your friends forever, do you get me? Like, I'll tell you right now, I've had friends for like 10 years plus, and I can say you're a better friend than they have been for the 10 years. Do you get me? I've known you for less than a year type of thing. Do you get me? And it's a thing where like, don't allow the time to dictate your friendship type of thing. Do you get me?
And that's something I've definitely like, how can I articulate it? So that's something that I've definitely come into play with as of recent, because I definitely believe like the time you've spent knowing someone doesn't equate to the quality of the friendship you have with someone. That's two different things. People think, because that's my bro, I've known him since year 7, we used to bang joke in chemistry. Now all of a sudden that means that we have to be best friends for life. Like I have friends that I've known since way back and we are tight. 100. And I also have friends that I've known since way back and now our paths don't really cross anymore, and that's fine. My interests and my hobbies are different to those persons' interests and hobby, and that's perfectly fine.
It's just growing, isn't it? It's just growing. Not all the time you need to even get into beef for them, but it's like you just don't have the same interest no more. My dad used to say to me like, your friends in school, they're not going to be your friends forever. I used to listen to him and think, whatever, these are my dogs, these are my guys, innit? I don't hardly speak to any of them, like probably like 2 or 3 out of the friendship group. You get me? But back then it's like, bro, these are my guys, these are going to be my guys forever. Do you get me? My life changes. Do you get me?
And I also feel like the reason why I'm so avidly trying to build and meet new people and develop new friendships, relationships, etc. is because I feel like when I first started becoming friends with these people, the example we gave, like in school when you're in year 11 or whatnot with these people, that's your friendship group then. Those friends that you have are directly proportionate, if that makes sense, or those friends you have then are direct representation of where you are at that point. So for example, the friends you had 4 or 5 years ago, it doesn't really make sense in a way for you to still be friends with them now when you're a different person now. Back then 4 or 5 years ago, you was just on partying, you was on just not any goals, linking gal and doing strippiness. So the friends you had were in relation to those sort of things. Now you're about growth, you're about building a foundation, like you said, you're about sacrificing for your later years to come. So the friends you're making now are directly proportional to the Tay you are right now. Does that make sense?
And you got to deep it, a lot of the friends that you got in school, they was your friends because you went to school with them, because you saw them every single day. Do you get me? But if you saw them outside and you weren't with them every day, would you be as tight type of thing as well? Do you get me?
And that brings me on to the point, there's a difference between like, obviously none of us are in education, innit? But it's like there's a difference between school friends and friends, you know what I'm trying to say? And as I've gotten older, I've realized that as well. Like friends I've even had in college, you can kind of tell the level of friendship when you're in college with them, when you're seeing them every day, like like you said, that's my dog, that's A, B and C. But now 2-3 years down the line, 4 or 5 years down the line, for example, you're out of education and you can see, it was just in the moment, we was just in a heated, intense environment, in a bubble, do you know what I'm trying to say? Not to say that means it was fake, it just means to say we were just friends within these parameters now. Do you know what I mean?
So just to be clear, you can have friends in college who you went to school with and still be proper friends with them throughout your whole life. Do you get me? But a lot of your friends that you do go to school and college with, they're not going to be your friends forever type of thing. Do you get me? So man.
Flipping. I got another question. Go on. So like, let's talk again about like new experiences, parties and stuff like that. So say if you said to yourself, you know what, bank holiday this week. I want to go out. What are you doing?
Boy, bank holiday.
What I'm trying to say about that is, let's say you had 3-4 days to just chill, do nothing, and you want to treat yourself. What's your go-to?
Well, now I'm at the court.
Yeah.
Like, God knows I'm at the court right now. Because obviously it's hot outside. Do you get me? I found a nice court, so I'll probably be at the basketball court. Or boom, boom, boom. Do you know what it is? I just like driving, bro. Like I said to you before, fam. I just like driving, fam. It's mad weird, fam. It's mad weird, bro. But hear what I'm saying? Like, I'll just jump in the car, slap on my... Have you heard Future's new thing?
Nah, it's hard.
Cold.
Is it?
Cold.
Oh, listen to it.
I was banging on the way here.
Swear.
But that's what I do, bro. Like I sit in my car, just run bare petrol, bro. Sit in my car, bang tunes, windows down, and just drive. I ain't even got nowhere to go realistically, but I'm just driving. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Some nerdy thing.
I hear
But I can't lie. That's what man does sometimes, bro. Like I can't lie. Like I do that.
Yeah.
Do you get me? And then family as well. Like as you said, there's family, chilling with family. Obviously today I'm going to a family fun day. I wasn't even gonna go today. Do you get me? But I thought, bruv, like I ain't seen everyone in a long time. Let me go down there. And yeah, man. So
quick one to interject, guys. You watching this now? So I'm gonna let you know what we were speaking about briefly. We was talking about Taylor's going to a family event, and I was saying to him like, oh, raw, like you clearly have like a strong family for you guys to do those type of events and stuff, because I don't, you know what I'm trying to say, which is not a problem, is what it is. If you guys would like us to have a separate episode talking about family, you know, dropping bare gems, like I'm not even gonna talk about specific what we could discuss in the episode, but if you would like an episode tailored towards speaking about families, the importance of families, drop it below in the comments, and make sure you're subscribing, post notifications on. Carry
subscribe.
on, my bad.
We're not dropping all these gems for no reason.
Yeah.
And it don't cost nothing to subscribe. Just press the button, like the video,
and also
share the video. Like,
my bad again. To jump in, can we just have a round of applause, bro?
What's that for?
Clap your blood clot hand out, bro. We're on like 500 subs, bro.
Yeah. Clap that
one, because we've been putting in work. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, no one can ever downplay our work rate. Let me just talk our shit quickly, yeah?
Do it.
Bro, our social media is jumping, bro. Like every single day we're posting. You'll see us, we're active on our social. You'll see us posting at least 2-3 times a day. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Across all social media platforms. And that's why I feel like we're growing at such a rapid rate, because we're putting in the work. Do you get me? So yeah, man, tap in with us. You lot make sure you follow the journey. Man. We're only going to be dropping more gems. Do you get me? So
strong.
You get me?
But yeah, as we were saying about fun and that, driving, that's interesting, because to be fair, I like driving as well. I'm not going to lie. I feel like it's just peaceful, especially for like a guy. I feel like a lot of my male friends have said, you know what, Ty, like I don't mind driving still, the ones that do drive, because it's just peaceful, innit?
Yeah, even when we went to Northampton, like there was no car, I said, alright, cool, man, I'll drive. I don't mind.
You don't even mind, because you know they're just gonna spend an hour doing what you're normally doing anyways, just in a different location. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But like for me, some new experiences I've had, so back onto like what we do for fun. Last year I went to a daytime bottomless brunch event. Have you ever been to that?
Lit, and I heard they get you bursts as well.
Yeah, I was. Bro, you know me, I can't drink that.
I've even gone to one before. I can't lie. If I went to one, I'll probably be gone too. I'm the biggest lightweight there is.
Bro, listen, I'm not even lightweight. I'm like welterweight. I'm not even welterweight. I'm like featherweight. Do you know what I mean? it's peak.
What was that saying though?
Bro, it was good, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would definitely like to go to more things like that again. We should go. We should go, bro. Like honestly, like building new experiences, meeting new people. It's like a club during the day. Think about it like that, and it's outside. Weather's nice now. Do you know what I mean? Why not? I would definitely like to go to that. And if you guys have any other recommendations for what we should do for fun, drop it, because as I said at the start of the episode, it's all good. We're talking about like the hustle, like success and all this stuff, but we're regular people as well. Don't forget, like I'm not a superhero. Do you know what I mean? I still have my bad days. I still go out from time to time. I'm still drink for drunk. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So why not?
Still drink for drunk. But yeah, you guys tap in with us, man. And I feel like a lot of people, because of the episodes we've been dropping, they think we're just these stern guys that only sit in our house every day and we're just productive. Do you get me? But listen, tap in with us. Like you lot have our social media. Tap in with us. We're responsive. Hit us up. Do you get me? We'll have conversations with you. Do you get me? So
100%, man. Regular. So
regular.
I thought that was a good episode, man.
Yeah. Take that back. Sorry, wait. Rewind. I ain't a regular guy. I ain't regular. No, nah. I just said regular. Like I ain't regular. Nothing can bounce me regular. Do you get me? But hit me up, like shout me type of thing. I can't say I'm regular.
Yeah, I said I'm not regular, but shout.
Yeah, I ain't regular. Do you get me? But
yeah, man. Strong. As I was saying, on the way out, I can't lie, bro. And again, this is all up to you guys. You know what I mean? I want more interactions, because we do comment back, we do reply, we do interact. You know what I'm trying to say? So if you guys, I'm not gonna ask you, if you guys would want another episode where we just have a light-hearted one talking about life and whatnot, just let us know and we'll get it done.
Do you know what? I'm going to throw this out there as well, yeah? If any of you want to come on the podcast and just speak about a general topic, let us know. Hit us up. go on the Instagram in our bio, go on the Google document sheet, sign in the form, and if you want to come on. Do you get me?
Definitely.
Not to say every single person can come on that watches this, but if you do want to come on and you have something to speak about, hop on.
As Tay said, sorry to interrupt, should we see fit, we'll definitely
100%.
Because again, new experiences, man. We're not going to be hypocrites and say that we're open to building new relationships, new experiences, but we're not open to meeting new people and bring new people on. Do you know what I mean? Like, tell them about Elijah. Big up yourself, Elijah. Again, you haven't known Elijah for long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying about networking. So Elijah, you guys saw him on the previous episode. He reached out to me from seeing the podcast, me and him just having general conversations. Saw that we both have a similar mindset, networked with him, came on the podcast, and I'll say he's my proper brethren now type of thing as well. Do you get me?
Man.
So yeah, man, network with people.
Yeah, man.
That goes to show though also, be selective with who you speak to. Don't like misconstrue our words and think that every single person must be your friend, because that's not the case. Be selective, make sure that the people that you're speaking to have a similar mindset with you, have a vision that's aligned to yours type of thing. Do you get me? So be selective with it as well as meeting new people.
Strong.
That's what I'd say.
I was gonna wrap it up, but I'm gonna unwrap that shit. I got more gems to drop now. You got me riled up, yeah. Even on that one, yeah, building on from that, yeah. Be selective, and when it comes to your energy now, yeah, you have to put certain boundaries almost in place to mitigate people from draining your energy. Do you know what I mean? So I call it like, I don't even call it really anything. There's no label, but it's like, I'm not gonna allow just any and anybody to come in and take or absorb my energy. Do you know what I mean? Because I know the value of what I provide. Tay knows the value of what he provides, so he's not just gonna let anyone come and walk all over him, or anyone like be in your circle, in your bubble, in your space, in your energy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So just have certain, like I said, barriers, so you don't let everyone in. Do you know what I mean? Because like also, although we said at the start of the episode, having a scarcity mindset is bad, sometimes you need to treat your energy like it's scarce, because you can't be giving it out like like it's just any and anything. Do you know what I mean? Because what value would it have? Yeah,
what I would say as well, like anyone that you're meeting, it could be a girl that you're meeting or a guy that you're meeting or whoever, like make sure you set your expectations from early. Do you get me? Don't walk into a friendship or a relationship with no boundaries. Do you get me? Like make it very clear what you will accept and what you won't accept. Do you get me? And then what you do, what I always say, bro, one and done. Do you get me? I'll give people one opportunity. Do you get me? Like one opportunity for you to do something that I don't like, or I feel like you do something that's disloyal. Like you have one opportunity. Do you get me? So set your expectations from the jump. Make it clear. If they go against that, keep it moving. Have an abundance mindset with that, and know that there's billions of people in the world. So there's one person leaving your life ain't too deep type of thing. Do you get me? Strong. That's how I live my life, and again, I can only accredit that to you, my bro. Do you know what I mean? Because this whole one and done thing, I really do live by it. Because at the end of the day, like you said, there's I'm pretty sure there's more than 7 billion people in this world. You know what I'm trying to say? Like in the current, like, how can I articulate this without sounding like a dickhead? You know what I mean? Like, we meet new people every day, just to put it straight, new people tapping in with the podcast every day. So like, as I'm meeting new people every day, my lifestyle is abundant. I live a very abundant life. Do you know what I mean? I'm open. I know good things and greater things are only gonna come and flow into me. So I'm not gonna hold on to someone I'm not gonna hold on to someone period like that, especially if the energy is like not really what I want, because why am I gonna hold on and cram on and hold on to this when I know there's more blessings coming to me tomorrow, 100%. Next week, next Tuesday? Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm probably gonna meet like a new person every other day. You say so, do you know what I mean? New people tapping in, etc., etc. There's so many people in this world, so don't allow yourself to hold on to what you have and live by that scarcity mindset. Think abundantly. Alright, cool. What I would say, just wrapping up here, we'll both drop a gem. My gem is like, especially men I'm speaking to now, like we base a lot of our actions on like facts. Do you get me? But we forget that we have that intellectual thought type of thing. Do you get me? What's the word I'm looking for? Logic versus emotion. Sometimes tap into that emotional side as well, because I feel like a lot of men, they just think logically, so they need hardcore facts to make a move. But sometimes when you get that feeling inside, it's like, alright, cool. Sometimes listen to that intuition. That's what I was looking for. Intuition. Listen to your intuition sometimes, because it's like that intuition speaking to you. Sometimes you need to take that in. So that's what I say. That's my gem still. Strong. Always on this strong mindset thing. But that's what I say. Bro, that's who we are. And quickly, side note, tangent, we're not gonna apologize for dropping jet. Not even like it's that deep. I'm not even apologizing, but I don't want to like just seem like I'm always that guy. Just boom. But that's actually who I am. So I can't come in here and lie and pretend. That's who you are, bro. Don't ever downplay that. Do you know what I mean? That's who I am as well. Like if that's full stop, that's who we are in it. But anyways, cool. My gem now. What would I say? I would say be spontaneous. And the reason why I would say that
is because you need to be open to meeting new people, to trying new things. Like, for example, I went out with 2 of my good friends, who I met from college, and we went to a coffee shop. You know what I mean? Swear on. Yeah, we went to a coffee shop. Shout out Crystal, shout out Reese. Went to a coffee shop. I'd never done that before. Went to a coffee shop after work, and we were just chilling for like a good hour and a half until the guys had to kick us out.
Did you get coffee?
Yeah, I got coffee.
Do you drink coffee?
Yeah, bro.
I hate flipping coffee. I don't know how you drink it. The only hot drink I drink is hot chocolate.
Bro, I hate
coffee. A man don't drink all that rubbish, bro. Coffee.
I don't coffee still.
Nah, later.
But I got hot chocolate, actually, tell a lie. But I do drink coffee in general,
Alright.
But the reason why I said be spontaneous simply is because, come out of your comfort zone, because you're already comfortable there. Do you know what I mean? It's literally that real. Like, you can't experience new things until you put yourself in a position to be uncomfortable, till you put yourself in a position to try new things. So be spontaneous. I wouldn't have met Tavon if I wasn't feeling spontaneous, because at that party where I first met Tavon,
it's not feeling spontaneous, it's just who you are, bro. Like, it's not an act that pretend to be spontaneous. Like, we're just spontaneous people, we're outgoing people. Do you get me? So man. But I feel like you can learn to be spontaneous.
No, I think you can as well. But that's what I'm saying. Like, at the party where me and Tay first met, I could have easily just stuck to my group of 10 people who I know there. Shout out Cardo, Joe, for example. Just be like, you know what, I'm gonna chill with the man then. But I was like, nah, I don't know you. Hi, you know what I mean? Nice to meet you. How about that? Do you know what I mean?
Simple.
What do you do? Why are you here now? Do you know what I mean? Network. 100%. You never know what you can learn. Be spontaneous, man.
100. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, even if you didn't, just like the video.
Of course you did, man.
Subscribe.
Like up the thing.
Of course you did. You get me? And yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Like it up. Talk up the ting.